Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive. I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm here to share with you what's coming up this week. So what energy is going to be around, what's happening on this crazy old planet, and how you can best navigate yourself through the week. So my beautiful friends, I'm like, whoa, buckle up, saddle up. We are in takeoff, yeah, but we're in the eclipse tunnel, so it's like we're on the horse, we're off, we're going, but we're in a really dark tunnel, yeah, because we're in the sandwich between two eclipses, and we've got all this other like monumental shifting happening. So it's like I don't even know where to start with this energy this week, other than we've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it to speed up. We've been waiting for the change to happen, and here it is. We're in it. Yeah. So what do we have going on? What is this? This is the first full week of that Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries. So we've got Saturn in Aries. We've just walked into Pisces season. We're in the eclipse tunnel. So last week we had that solar eclipse, new moon in Aquarius. We're in between eclipses right now. Plus we had the Chinese New Year, so we moved from the snake. We are now finally in the horse, the fire horse, and we've got this Aries energy. So it's like, you know, we're gonna have to be careful that we just don't set fire to everything, right? We just want to kind of set fire to the old stuff, yeah? So there is so much going on right now, and this is the first week where it's like it's on. So but there's this kind of pullback energy, because we've got it's not actually pullback, that's not true, but we've got this kind of emotional aspect to it this week, because, and for the next couple of weeks, because we're in Pisces season. Pisces is the end of the zodiac wheel. It's the last season before the new astro year. So it's like we've got all this newness happening, new cycles, like new energy, new Chinese New Year, and then we've got Pisces, which is still the end. Yeah, and Pisces season wants us to swim a little bit slowly. It wants us to kind of have a look, tune into our emotions. How does that feel? Yeah, so we've got that, and we've got let's go, let's set fire to the old, let's create new, like let's go, let's do it, giddy up. Yeah, so this week it might feel a little bit like, oh, like I want to go, but I feel emotional, or I don't quite have it, or like, what's going on? Yeah. So if you just understand that knowledge is power, right? Oh yeah, it's Pisces season. I might be tuning in a little bit more to those deeper emotions, to my kind of psychic energy. When we're in Pisces energy, I'm like, you know, really tune into that intuition, because it's wants to talk really loud and clear. And you know, imagine that you're, you know, going with the flow, like flow with stuff. We're in eclipse season, flow with it. Trust what comes, what goes is meant to. The universe kind of comes in and kind of just like goes, wipe that slate clean, move over here. Trust that, trust those inner feelings. Make those decisions, yeah? In this eclipse tunnel, I want you to imagine, you know, it can be dark, and we kind of have to just trust which way we're walking, yeah? And it can feel a little bit unsettling, and it can feel a little bit new, but like we can't quite see, yeah? And this eclipse tunnels are meant to transform us, yeah? They're like cosmic recalibration. Yeah, and this time is all that as well, because of all the other alignments that are in this too. So, you know, the next couple of weeks, we're in the tunnel. We may feel a bit emotional. There's a lot of fire out there. There's this Aries, Neptune, Saturn conjunction just happened. 0 degrees of Aries, like that's like new beginnings, like stand up, authentic self, you know, and this is all the stuff we've been working towards. Yeah, and it's pretty hectic. That conjunction happens every 36 years. So the last time it happened was 89. And it's really funny, I was tuning into it. Like, have a little feel of what was going on for you then. 89 was my party days in London. I was a raver in the clubs and the parties and dancing, and like I was, you know, that was and I've just released my new practice, which is all about freedom and dance, and the energy is so aligned with how it started back then. But yeah, super different, you know. I'm not a raver these days, but the movement, the freedom, the rhythm, it's the same, and it's just started again. I only put those two together like this morning. I'm like, oh, of course. When I was thinking about doing this YouTube, I was like, okay, 89, what was going on for me then? Oh my God, that was my world, and it's beginning to be my world again now. Different, but same. Yeah, movement, freedom, heart opening, love, joy, yeah, connection. Yeah, so have a tune in. What was going on for you? Where can you kind of see is there any kind of connections there? Yeah. It's really important, while this energy is so hectic as it is right now, and there's so much going on, that we keep our nervous system regulated, that we stay grounded, that we stay clear, that we stay in tune, that we listen to ourselves, and that we start to, I kind of want people to really be tuning into where are we going, who do we want to be, like who is that future self, yeah? And start to kind of put down a little bit of footwork, like walking in that direction. Yeah, it's really important right now. Yeah, because we're in a new cycle. So what are you creating new? Who's the new you? Who do you want to be? Yeah, that fire horse it's courageous. It wants to move forward. So where we've been stagnant, where we've been in doubt, that's going to shift. Yeah, you may find yourself speaking up. You may find yourself feeling more courageous. Yeah, it's a super cool energy. I've got a little book of notes here that I wrote earlier. Discipline's a really big word at the moment. I feel like we've all got to be super disciplined, because we're living in such a distracting world. You know, how many times you pick up your phone and it's like 15 minutes later. Like, own the first hour of your morning. Do not look at that phone, you know. Start to dictate your life. You dictate how you feel. Bring it from inside, not external. Yeah? Those of you that still sleep with your phone in your bedroom, take it out. Do not wake up and pick it up. Yeah? Wake up, go look outside, find the sunlight. Yeah, get grounded, move your body, meditate, breath work, tune, dance, like connect, do whatever. Yeah, but give yourself whatever it needs. Tune into your body. What do you need today? Yeah, and some days it will need rest, some days it will need move, some days it will need this, some days it will need that. Listen, start to work with yourself. Yeah, this is so important now. Yeah, we're in such new cycles, such new energies. What we do now is really important. You know, back in January, people are like, New Year's resolutions. Like, no, between now and the Astro New Year is when we can really set them and really start them, because this is the beginning. Yeah. So use this time really wisely. This is setting yourself up, because trust me, when we think things are moving forward now, when we get to kind of April, it's like, it's more. Yeah, it's more hectic, it's more busy, it's more. And if we're setting our kind of structures and disciplines and, you know, looking after self, know where we're going, like our inner compass is set, we're on track, we're being accountable to ourselves, we're doing our practice, whatever that is, then you know what, this can all be going off and we're like, I'm good. I know where I'm going. I'm just using all this fire and all this energy to help me. It's not burning me down. I've got here on my little notes, grow up. It's time, my friends. We are growing up, yeah? And if we think about a really kind of cool grown up, they're like, they know what they want, they're confident, they're self-assured, but they're humble and they're beautiful and they're, what does that grown up look like for you? Yeah? It's a great week. Watch those emotions. Look after yourself. Know that there is so much, you know, just happened, just beginning. We're in the eclipse tunnel. We've got that lunar eclipse coming up in another week. While we're in this tunnel, we just trust, we surrender. Yes, it may feel a bit uncomfortable at times. Yes, it may feel like I don't really know what's going on or I can't quite see clearly. And that's what the tunnel is about, right? Because it kind of slows us down a bit. We have to be careful we don't trip over in a tunnel if it's dark, right? Yeah? So we just go one foot and then the other and the other. Keep going though, we don't stop. You know, and soon we're going to see the light at the end of that tunnel and we're going to gain some momentum. Yeah? Have an amazing week. I love you all. I'm talking about it a lot at the moment because it's new and I love it. My jungle dance practice is up and live and running. I'm adding that to all my other practices and it's my kind of favorite at the moment because it feels so freeing and alive. And, you know, gone are the days that we want to feel lost in that tunnel. Like, yeah. So if you want to dance down that tunnel with me and you want to kind of dance in this incredible world, like, come find me, dance with me. And we're going to build a community. We are going to build a community that is connected through this beautiful energy of just, like, we've got this. Yeah? So there should be a YouTube channel up soon. There should be Insta, Facebook, website. There's definitely a website up because that is done. So watch as these comes up. Watch if there's an event near you. Like I've done meditation, I've done breath work. You know, we were doing that 10 years ago. Now I'm like, okay, this feels like I haven't felt motivated to do anything as much as I do this. This is like, okay, this comes through and it's like, yeah. And what do we do it all for? Because we want to feel good, right? We want to connect and feel that feeling of whatever it is for you. And yeah, I believe this is a way that I can get you there and you can get yourself there and we can get there together. Can you hear that banging? That's my dog wagging its tail against the wall. So even Charlie Chop is going, yes. Yeah, so have a look out for it. And anyway, have an amazing week. I love you all and I will see you next week.